Morning children. Okay, in the previous class we had completed our chapter number 5. Now today we are to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 6. The topic of the chapter is what? Food we get from the plants. As first of all, there is one big question, right children? We eat food. Yes, we eat food. From where do we get these foods? From where? These foods are prepared by the plants. So we get food from plants. Okay? Right? Whatever food we eat, except your flesh, that is a meat, milk. Okay, milk we get from animals, meat also we get from animals, egg that also we get from animals, and fish that is also a flesh. Right? So these things are not given by the plant, but rest all the seeds, all the vegetables, all the fruits, all the food that we eat, who gives us? It is the plant who is giving us food. Right children? So today in this chapter we are going to learn about the food that we get from the from the plants. Right? Okay. So first of all, your class 3 Science, date is 07/10/2020, and today our new chapter, chapter number 6, food we get from the plant. Food we get from plants. Food we get from plants. Right? Now, first of all, there are many plants around us. Yes, there are many plants around us. They are useful to us in many ways. Yes, they are also very useful to us. Not only by giving food, they give us what? Medicines also. They give us what? Shelter. Plants are the homes of the animals also. Right? Excuse me. Before learning about the various food we get from the plants and the other uses, let us just revise the different types of plants. Okay, different types of plants. First of all, just let us go through this lesson. Okay, there are many plants around us. They are useful to us in many ways. Before learning about the various foods we get from these plants and the other uses, just let us discuss about the different types of plants. Now, when we talk about the types of plants, there are many different types of plants which differ in their size, which differ in their types of stem, and also their plants grouped. Okay, so on the basis of the size and the type of stem, plants can be grouped as trees, shrub, herbs, climbers, or creepers. There are 5 different types or 5 different kinds of plants around us. Okay children, they not only provide us with the food, but also many uses are there that we'll learn one by one in this chapter. Right? So first of all, the topic is types of plant. So how many types of plants did we understand today? Did we learn today? There are 5 types of plants. Number 1 is a tree, shrub, herbs, climbers, and creepers. 5 are there. Right? First of all is a tree, then your shrub, herb, climbers, creepers. 5 types of plants are there in our surroundings. Okay? Next, first of all, let us talk about tree. Let us talk about tree. Okay. Let me write it. Okay, children. Types of plants. So how many types of plants are there children? There are 5. Number 1 is what? Tree. Number 2, your shrub. Then number 3, herb. Okay. Then number 4, your creepers and climbers. So climbers. And last one, number 5, is your creepers. Okay. types of plants: tree, shrub, herbs, climbers, creepers. Okay, there are 5 different types of plants that we see in our surroundings. Okay, first of all we'll talk about trees. Trees are the big plant. These plants are big. They have a single thick wooden stem called a trunk. This tree, they have a wooden, a big stem, okay, big fat stem, that is known as trunk. What is it known as? It is known as trunk, right? It is generally covered by a thick and rough bark that protects the stem. These stems are protected by a bark, okay, by a thick bark which is covering the stem. We see, sometimes when you see the tree, that tree coverings are there, that is the bark, okay, and that covering which is covering all the stem, that is known as the trunk, 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 okay, log, that wooden log is known as trunk, okay. Next we can talk about, examples. Examples are neem, mango and banyan. When we talk about this neem tree, banyan tree, mango tree, they are very, very fat. Yes or no, students? Their trunk are very fat. Okay, those are what? Trees. Now when we talk about next types of plant, that is shrub. These plants are generally smaller than the trees. These are generally smaller than the trees. We see flowers, that rose flowers, hibiscus flowers, cotton plant. These all are what? These all are what? Shrubs. Okay, children? They are not big like the trees, but they are small in size, but they are also the types of plants. They have many thin wooden stems near the ground, so they appear like a bush. Okay, they appear like a bush. Example you can give: rose, hibiscus and cotton plants are examples of shrubs. Okay, so shrubs, what are shrubs? They are also the types of the plants which are smaller than the trees. They have a thin woody stems, okay, near the ground. Near the ground they have stems also. That's why they are little smaller than the trees, so they appear like a bush. Okay, bush. So rose, hibiscus and cotton plants are the examples of these shrubs, right? Next we'll talk about herbs. These plants are generally smaller than the shrubs. Taller is the tree, then your shrub, then your herbs. Okay, herbs plants are generally smaller than shrubs. They usually have a single non-woody stem. They don't have that wood. Just they have what? Non-woody stem. Their stems are very light, not hard. Okay, they are very light. We can even break with our fingers. Okay, student. They usually have a single non-woody stem which are delicate and green in color. They are green in color. Coriander, spinach and mint are the example of herbs. So herbs are also smaller than the shrubs. They are also the part of the plants or the types of the plants that we see around in our locality. Example we can give our what? Coriander, that we eat with our food. Spinach every day also we eat, and mint are the examples of herbs, right? Next we talk about climbers. Climbers. When we hear the word climbers, what comes to our mind? That these are the plants which are climbing, which need support to grow. Yes or no? So let us read this. These plants have weak stems and need the support of the other plants. They are very weak, that's why they need what? Support of the other plants to grow. Next, they attach themselves, support of the other plants, walls, the sticks for climbing. They need what? Other walls, other sticks or the other plants for the support. They attach themselves to support with the help of the thin curling stems called tendrils. They have tendrils in them which helps them to support to other walls, other sticks, other plants or any other objects, right? Okay. Example we can give here: bean, grapevines and bitter ground are the examples of climbers, right? Grapevine, we have no grape, that grape. Then we can talk about beans. This all need what? Support. So they are the climbers. Okay. Last part we can talk about creepers. These plants have very weak stem but have with the heavy fruits. They bear heavy fruits but their stems are very, very weak. Okay. So the stem cannot hold the plant upright. That's why we see these creepers in the ground itself. We don't see them on the climbers like tree. Okay, we don't see this in the tree. Their stems are very weak, so they are in the ground, and their fruits are very bigger in size. Okay, since the fruits are heavier, so they cannot be standing. So their plant stems are not upright. So they are seen in the ground. So the stem cannot hold the plant upright. The plant grows along the ground. They grow where? Only in the ground, not in the other plants or the trees. Watermelon and strawberry are the examples of creepers. Watermelon and strawberry are the examples of creepers. Right. So let us stop our class today here. Just you go through these types of plants. Okay. Wherever you have doubts, you consult with me. I am always there for you. In the next class, we will be doing edible parts of the plants, the parts of the plant that we eat. Okay, children? So till then, thank you. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.